This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. And Jones pulls it down.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Now Johannes. Here's Stewart. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
It's over when Stewart can catch and shoot. With her pure J, that's just too easy.
Pass to Reese. And she banks in the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Jones. Outside Stewart. Here's the three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Gray right side. Out to Howard. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Pass to Stewart. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Deep Alicia Gray. New York with the rebound. Outside Stewart. Launches it. Brianna Stewart can't get that one to fall. And here the dream.
Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Johannes. Pass to Stewart from the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
Cannot fall asleep when guarding Brianna Stewart from downtown. She has the kind of range you simply have to respect.
Now here's Canada.
And here's Reese. Picked by Reese.
Fires the three. And a shot by Howard, no good. New York trailing here. Pass to Stewart.
Here's Johannes.
Stewart with the screen. The three is up.
And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
To the middle. And it's Hillman missing.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Johannes.
Beyond the arc.
Offensive board.
Now here's Jones. Another shot. And she lays it up and in.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
And here's Reese.
Solid defense from Jonquel Jones. New York in the lead. Here's Stewart. Ryan Howard with some nice D. Pass to Canada. Gray. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Pick by Reese. Clock at 6. Howard misses. Outside, Stewart. Off target from outside.
She's jacked up a number of threes, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
Outside, Howard. Shot to end the cold run. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Down low. Here's Jones. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Pass to Hillman. Howard.
Pick by Reese.
Howard gets the bucket.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Now Phoebish. Reese defending.
Jones inside. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. 3-point play opportunity.
At the line.
And guys, we asked for it for years, and it's here. Expansion in the WNBA.
Yeah, if any of you have been paying attention to us the last few years on 2K, Brian, Blake, and I have been asking for expansion for a long time. We are all excited to see Golden State. You know, the best part is the extra roster spots for deserving players. I mean, who isn't happy to see a new team? And guess what? There's more games as well.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I mean, it's great to see the league continuing to grow, guys. And we're just getting started.
Now here's Canada. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Outside, Reese.
Gray. Lets it fly.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
Outside, Stewart. From past the arc.
It's hauled in by Reese.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
From deep, Alicia Gray.
That one also a miss for her, just like the other 3 attempts in this game. Here's Johannes. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Atlanta trailing here.
And here's Pow Pow. Reese inside.
Count that one.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
At the line for Atlanta, Angel Reese. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And the Liberty with possession here.
Pass to Gardner. Back to Ionescu.
Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Pow Pow for 3.
Tatu Sabali comes up with the board.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
New York, no good that time either. And so here's Atlanta. They trail by 1. Here's Canada.
And foul on Lainey Hamilton.
That's her first foul. So Liberty making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Six to shoot.
Outside Reese.
Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Sabali. The shot from the low post is good.
Throwing her weight around down low. Satu Sabali.
And so here's Atlanta. It's a three-point game.
Kick by Reese. Here's Pow Pow for 3.
Second chance shot.
Reese.
Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here's Gardner.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Here's Pow Pow.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, in the paint, Gardner uses her length and finesse to find buckets.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she sets the screen.
She sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
New York leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jones inside. She has 7. Good.
Jones.
A rugged player. Jones gives you 100% effort every night. Come on. I mean, a little bump, it's not going to deter her.
Here's Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Liberty up by 6. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Outside Howard. There's the triple. The rebound by the Liberty. 3 on 3. Lets it go from deep.
It's rebounded by Kune.
And Atlanta has possession. Trailing here by 8.
Now here's Pow Pow. Lainey Hamilton covering.
To the inside. To Howard. 3-pointer. She gets nothing in that trip down the court. 5 of 9 with that miss. Inside. Here's Jones. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trick to the line to
First team foul.
Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
You know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things, makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
Now here's Howard. 13 points in this game. The three. Rebound New York.
Delaney Hamilton.
To the inside. And Allen gets it to go.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Howard.
Delaney Hamilton covering. Now Pow Pow.
The three. Ooh, no luck on that one. Now here's Sabali.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Knocks down the three ball.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Howard. That's her sixth field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all three levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this for her.
Laney Hamilton.
Guarded by Howard. Here's Allen.
They get it again. Sabali.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done. Outside Howard. The tray. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Well, Howard is a big-time scorer, so you just knew she wanted those 3 points back.
Hailing from America's finest city, San Diego, California, none other than Tahina Pow Pow.
Growing up, she trained with another San Diego legend, Kelsey Plum. Similar to her mentor, Pow Pow is a stellar guard who plays with an edge and sees the floor very well.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Outside Howard. From deep. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Delaney Hamilton.
Here's Jones. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7.
I think that's 100%.
Out to Howard. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Misses the three.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Pass to Pow Pow.
No good on the triple.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Drops in the tray.
That's a great job by Rebecca Gardner of rotating the basketball, and her teammate ends up with a wide open look.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Here's Howard.
And Hamilton covering.
Howard can't get it to go.
Now here's Gardner.
He's tightly guarded. Well, Jones from long range. The shot will not fall. Outside Howard to the paint.
Kone.
Stolen by Jones.
Pass to Gardner. Lainey Hamilton.
Up top Jones. The shake. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
That's why every single coach, every GM in this league, they wanted Jonquel Jones on their team. A relentless attitude, fights for points.
Look at the numbers. Three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in the W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple of years.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
Takes the three. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Outside Reese.
Outside Canada.
Pass to Reese.
Gray. It's stolen away. In transition, here come the Liberty. Launches the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Teamwork is important to Jones. She has excellent chemistry with her teammates and just does what's best for everyone.
Now here's Pow Pow.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Canada.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Down low.
Gray in the post.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Oh, nice size at the guard position at 6 feet. Gray with the ability to score down low.
Picked by Jones. Puts up a three.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Canada with it.
Pass to Pow Pow. Picked by Reese.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Canada. To the middle. Let's go with a three. Connects from three-point range.
Check out the pace Canada plays at. She's got a shot up within moments of getting the ball.
Three-pointer Brianna Stewart for just the fourth time today. It's good. That one makes her 4 for 10.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Hillman. Pass to Reese.
And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Here's Johannes.
From outside the arc. And again, it's New York with a three.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Outside Reese. Pass to Pow Pow.
Now here's Gray. And again, the Dream scores.
The handles. Gray turning up. Wowing this crowd. Wowing us.
And here's Phoebish.
Stewart,
Guarded by Pow Pow.
the three-pointer, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hillman. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Reese. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Assisted by Jordan Canada.
To the inside. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for Liberty, Brianna Stewart. 1 shot.
Now in the books. It's the Liberty, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now Canada. Pass to Howard. Gray outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Now here is Canada. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pulls up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Phoebish. And here's Johannes. 6 points for her. Pass to Stewart. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. And Atlanta has possession. It's an 18-point game. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
At the line.
And it's going to be Howard shooting. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
Shooting 1.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Stewart, guarded by Howard. Back to Jones. Yes, for basket number 9. She's missed only 2 shots from the floor all night.
Just shrugging off the contact, making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
Now here is Canada. Howard. Banked in off the glass.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Outside Stewart. To the left wing. Here's Johannes. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Canada. Here's Hillman. Here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Timeout called the Liberty. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Stewart. Releases. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Well, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Here's Phoebish. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Outside Canada. Gray right side. Back to Canada. From downtown. And the dream, another 3.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Here's Phoebish. Here's Stewart. And she uses the glass on the layup.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Pass to Howard. Back to Gray. Howard. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Now here is Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Pass to Johannes. Offline with the 3. On the wing, Ryan Howard. She has 35. Now Johannes. And here's Stewart, guarded by Howard. The jump hook. And here's Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Again, the miss by Brianna Stewart. Atlanta with the ball. Down by 12. To the left side wing. Stewart comes with the double team. 3, Ryan Howard sinks the triple.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Timeout called to Liberty.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Outside Stewart. Here's Johannes. She's got 9. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Here's Reese. Here's Hillman.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Jones. 22 points for her. Hits the jump hook.
It's easy to tell how locked in Jones is right now. She's finding and making the shots she wants.
Pass to Howard. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
She doesn't just score. Stewart uses that 7'1" wingspan on D, too.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Just 3 to shoot. From deep three-point range. New York with the rebound. Pass to Jones. Gardner. Down low. Now here's Jones. Makes it off the glass.
Well done to finish that one off.
Now here is Canada. 6 points for her. Now Reese. Defended by Stewart. Picked by Reese. Pass to Canada. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Now here's Gardner. Guarded by Canada. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And here is Jones. Back to Lainey Hamilton. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Outside, Reese. 20 feet out. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Gardner. Jones, guarded by Canada. Here's Phoebish. Back to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Yep, that one goes.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Canada with it. She has 6. Reese, defended by Stewart. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked by Brianna Stewart. They retain possession. Here's Pow Pow. The kick out to Canada. Takes the 3, and Jones pulls it down.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Liberty, up 19. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Pass to Howard. Off the left rim and out. Oop, anticipated the pass, turnover. Here's Kune. She's covered by Gardner. Gardner with the steal. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Pow Pow. She's covered by Gardner. Back to Howard. The shot is good on the assist by Pow Pow.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Sabali, no good. And Atlanta has possession. Gardner pulls it in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside, here's Ionescu. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
And that one misses.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
So both teams making some changes here. So it's New York with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Stewart.
Lainey Hamilton the screen.
Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And it's good. 2 points.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Here's Howard. Defended by Stewart.
Now here's Pow Pow.
Not a lot of room. A 3 from Alicia Gray. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Satu Sabali drives in. That one falls.
No stopping her there. Once Sabali makes up her mind about driving to the rim, good luck slowing her down.
Pass to Pow Pow.
Now here's Howard. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Up top, Gardner. Guarded by Howard. Back to Jones.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Gardner.
Over Howard.
Gardner can't get it to go.
Atlanta with the ball. And here is Gray. Gets an open look and hits.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Gardner.
Back to Stewart.
Lainey Hamilton the screen.
Stewart can't hit.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Gray up top. Outside Howard. Three-pointer. Rebound New York.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Stewart. The three-pointer is on target.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Atlanta with the ball.
Now Pow Pow.
Here's Howard. To the paint. Deflects the pass.
Kone. Here's Pow Pow for three.
And Jones pulls it down. Outside Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Well, it's pretty simple. You can't let Stewart get to the hoop. She's too tall and skilled to stop.
And the dream call time here.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Now Reese.
Gray outside. Howard. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Gardner.
Off target from three-point range. Outside Canada. Now here's Howard.
On the wing, Ryan Howard.
Clock at 6. For three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Down low.
Sabali.
And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A mix of finesse and length gets Sabali the inside shot. Such a skillful player.
Outside Canada. Pass to Gray.
And here is Howard. Lainey Hamilton covering. The kick out to Canada.
To halt the run. New York with the rebound.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
And here's Ionescu. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Outside Howard.
Picked by Reese.
Shot from 12.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
Looks like she used up all her makes in the last quarter because nothing is going her way since the horn.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Sabali. Lainey Hamilton, guarded by Howard. Right side, Lainey Hamilton.
Jew a screen.
Shot from the wing, and it's New York with another. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Pass to Gray. Reese. Pick by Reese. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. The offensive rebound. She gets it in there.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Gardner. Back to Ionescu. Shot clock at 5. Sue. Again, the Liberty, good for 2.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because you've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Now here is Ionescu. And the 3 off target. Takes a step back. Gray outside. Hillman, guarded by Zhu. To the middle. Outside Canada. Over Ionescu. The rebound by the Liberty.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Sabali. Launches a 3. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here is Canada. Gray outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Sabali. Ionescu up top. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.